Alright, today let's do a very simple small problem. Let's say we are given two binary trees and we have to find out if the two binary trees are mirror images of each other. That's it. That's a simple straightforward problem. So let's take an example. So let's say you had this 1, you had this 2, you had this 3. Let's take it at least one more level. You have this 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just fix it a little bit better. Okay, yeah, so this is one tree, and let's say other tree is okay. Well, this is a general idea, trying to make it a little better though. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, let's leave it at that. So these two trees are mirror images of each other. Now how do we code that? So what is given to us is we are given a function boolean which will return a boolean, and we have to say are mirror images, and we are given the head of the two trees. Okay, so we are given these two trees. That's it. That's all we are given. So to start with is then the heads there should be same, and then heads, my left child should be his left child, his right child should be my left child, and that has to be followed continuously. So if you look at 2, 2's left child is 4. Here 2's right child is 4, 2's left child is 5, 2's left child is 5. One's right child is 3, one's left child is 3. 3's left child is 6, 3's right child is 6, 3's right child is 7, 3's left child is 7. So the whatever we are doing is has to happen recursively. That is the main thing. Let me pause video for a while. Okay, so what we are saying is the basic idea is recursively your left child is your right child, your right child is your left child, but we also have to think about cases where you have your null. So let's take an example of that as well. So let's say you have this 1 and its left child is null, it only has a right child, so its mirror image would be 1 and its left child should be 2. This would be its mirror image. Now here also this guy's left child is null, this guy's right child is still there. What else is the case? Well, if both trees are null, if both trees only have one entry, so that is also another case. So let's try and code of all these cases. First let's take care of all the corner cases. Okay, first is let's take about care of null. So if this guy is null and this guy is also null, we will return true. Now both the guys are not null, that we have guaranteed. So if one of them is null and another is not, then also it's a problem. That is, if you get two trees, one is 1, another is null, we should be able to return false. Before accessing their data, we should first check these basic stuff. So if tree 1 is null or tree 2 is null, then we will return false. Now what this has some implicit meaning. So this actually what you want to check is if tree 1 is null and tree 2 is not null, or tree 2 is null and tree 1 is not null. Okay, one is null, other is not null, then we return false. Now this takes care of this because this condition if you're here, that means this condition is not true. That means both of them are not null. That means at least one of them is not null. So if this is null, that means other is not null, and that is a problem. Similarly, if this is null, that means tree1 is not null, and that's a problem. So that is why we don't have to put all those conditions. Anything else we need to put? Well, now one thing is we check the values, right? So now tree1.data. Okay, so let's do not this. Okay, so let's define a return value. Okay, now oopsie do, once let's do return value is so tree1 dot, okay, let's make it even more simpler. If tree1 dot data is not equal to, so this node's data should be same first of all, right? Then we return false. Then we check left and right. So if, so we can use recursive function. If you do tree1 of left and tree2 of right, and if they are not mirror images, then we return false. If that is also not the case, then we still have to do the other way around, which is left and right. So take this left, and so this guy's right and this guy's left, and that is also not there, then you return false. If all these are true, then we return true. Simple as that. So this will be the code. We can, instead of putting all this if, we could also, you know, write it as, we can also write it as, I think you already got it, but I'm just, okay, you can just do tree1 of data should be equal to tree2 of data, but that is not enough. This has to be true, and oopsie do, this is what we return. It's as simple as that. Alright, that's it for this video.